Shame is the voice that whispers, "You're not just someone who failed, you are a failure." And it's more than just a feeling. It actually disrupts your brain's learning systems and makes it harder for you to build resilience. So there are specific science-backed strategies that can help you shift out of shame and into learning, and I'm going to give you 4 of them. The first is something called affect labeling. This simply means putting your feelings into words. When you're in the grip of shame, you say to yourself, "I feel ashamed because I forgot an important deadline." It might sound small, but the act of naming your emotion activates your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain. It also helps dial down the activity of your amygdala, the part that triggers the alarm and the emotional overwhelm. Research shows that naming an emotion reduces the intensity and gives you more control. So instead of spiraling in vague emotional pain, you gain clarity. And clarity is the first step to strategy. Next is self-compassion. I know this is not everyone's favorite word, and it can sound a little woo-woo or indulgent, but self-compassion is actually a performance enhancer. It's what gives your brain the psychological safety to stay engaged after a failure. When you respond to yourself like you would a friend, "Yeah, that didn't go well, but I'm learning," you create the conditions for your brain to process, adjust, and grow. Without that emotional safety, your brain will keep bracing for the next blow. Compassion creates space for change. It keeps you from weaponizing your mistake against yourself. Another powerful technique is to reframe how you see yourself in relation to the failure. Shame says, "I failed, so I must be flawed." But resilience says, "I failed, so I must be learning." This is what we call a narrative identity shift. Instead of defining yourself by the failure, you define yourself by the way you engage with the experience. You start to see yourself not as someone who's always behind, but someone who's in motion, someone who's growing. This shift changes your internal story from "I am a failure" to "I am learning how to fail better." And that story, it shapes your neural wiring because your brain is constantly looking for patterns and trying to file new experiences into existing stories.